Hey, hi. Thanks for stopping by, tuning in, all that good stuff. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Now, I've actually avoided the trailer for the Thumb, Apprentice, and Nursefather, Heathcliff and Rodya. And that is because I just wanted to try something new. I figured, hey, it would be cool to see them in action and then read the kit and then, I guess, compare. Now, saying that though, I do have some hopes. Now, I actually have this pulled up. I have like two, maybe three big hopes. The first one, I want them to be able to interact with the Thumb Apprentice. No, not Thumb Apprentice. The Thumb Claire and Thumb Salt. Okay, I want them to have some kind of synergy there. I also want them. Well, Rojo at least. I don't want her to spend ammo, or if she does, I want a way that she can reload, just like Figgy can, or Valentina. I almost forgot my name then. You see here, on use, reload once per turn. It'd be really cool if precognition reloads Roger. Because that's like my one big issue with Thumb Salt. Is he's really good until you run out of bullets when you gain overheat. And overheat, don't get me wrong, is good. It just feels like a completely new, different kind of character. Which is fine, I guess. It just becomes a tremor ID. That said, Lucio, all I want from Lucio is, honestly, the dual escalates. Like, that's it. I just want the dual escalates. I think Lucio is, honestly, a really underexplored boss. I really like Lucio as a boss. I don't know what it is. He's fine. He's cool. He's good. It's like, hey, you keep clashing me. You're going to be punished for it. You have to find a way to work around that. Really makes you use your brain. And by that, I mean, if you've clashed 3 times with a sinner, just clash with somebody else. For like a turn, you lose the dual escalades. Anyway, I've yapped long enough. Let's go and get into this. Oh, shit. First of all, I love the veins on Heathcliff's forehead. Shit, that's cool. And Roger's just Roger. Or should I say Valentina?
흉내일 뿐이라고 해도 상관없어. 애초에 강해지고 싶어서 팔레르무로 단련하고 있는 것도 아니니까. 스승님이 지지라면 짓고 물라면 물 수 있는 사냥.
Hey, yo, what are we backing for? What a weird thing to say. Makes sense though, considering, this is Cancel 6 spoilers, I guess. He distorts into what is essentially a feral dog. It makes sense that he keeps going to this dog style. This is going to be a long video, isn't it? There's going to be a lot of skills. Also, this is arguably the best soundtrack from Kanto 9. This boss theme. Okay, well that's a follow-up attack. Oh shit. Wait. Whoa. Is he trying to kill? I'm ever getting away from here or killing her. At times. Okay, so it's really leading into the Lucio wants to kill Valentina. Or he's trying to gain his own automaty. It's just that Heathcliff has got that dog in him. Heathcliff is just him. Sick. Okay, here we go. Shit, that's cool. That's a tremor right there. Okay, attack weight, nice. If I realized something, that her abuse was here to stay. Oh. There's more to dive in there if this was going to be... See, if this was like an initial reaction, there'll be a lot more to dive in there. You really get psychoanalyst with it. Be like, well, clearly this is a metaphor for abuse and the wrong way to deal with things, but It's Lumber's company. Everything's... We can't really apply real-world logic to it, can we? Right then. Now the big one.
이제야 좀 이 개같은 추위에서 벗어나나 싶더니 고작 그 애새끼 하나 때문에
Actually looks dead inside, but it's just my type.
말도 정도껏 해야지.
Weird that they censored out the swearing.
뭘 희생하고 온 건지 알아.
Okay, so you should have an eye of recognition. Okay.
처음 봄을 준 날부터 네
Or
놈을
something
데리고
like
돌아온
it.
그날까지 내가 얼마나 찌죽직하고 닦았는데 이 백망독한 새끼가!
Is ticket still Ryoshu?
내가 이
It has to be.
처치해줄 수가 있어?
And she has Shin. Okay.
요시드, 그 새끼도 너도 전부 다! 원망하고 말고 빌어먹을 패밀리도 너네들도 전부!
Sick.
왜? 몰랐어? 내가 말했잖아. 난 듀엘에서도 일기토에서도 접은 적 없다고.
I mean, that's basically what we've been seeing. Just a really good... It's a really good trailer. Definitely would have got me excited. This is why I'm glad I'm doing this now. It would have got me excited to read all the skills here. So, with that said, here he is. Here's the big one. So, it's a skill 3-2. Awesome. This has got me very curious. This does have me curious. And I don't have it in the English version. Same here, I don't have the... Okay, no man. Are they the rest English? Yes, they are. Right. So, like always, let's get into a show. So, Duello Disperato. Yes, I believe it or not, I'm not Italian, so I'm going to maybe ruin some pronunciations if it keeps sticking with the Italian theme. A base skill end against an enemy. If the target is defeated while having Medulla escalates on any of its parts, gain X maturing textbook. If the main target isn't defeated, inflict the X Medulla escalates on the main target. If there was a clash against the said main target using the base skill, inflict Y Medulla escalates on the main target instead. Okay. Right, okay. A clash start against a target that has Medulla escalates. Heal SP equal to Medulla. Oh shit! Okay, that's pretty cool. Healing SP. Like, it can't be overstated just how important SP is. And I've been learning that given some of the fights I've been trying to do for other video ideas. Yeah, SP, you need that shit. Right, in one-on-one duels, 1 hour with the fastest. 1 hour with the fastest speed on clash win against using base attack skills and inflict burn count on target. Prioritizes the thumb identities. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of thumb right there. Thumb. The ally is the thumb identity. Inflict burn count and tremor count instead. Oh. So they are going to be Tremor Scorch. Right. Come on, Steph. There's one enemy on the ally or enemy on the field. I'm not answering a core. This effect inflicts more burn count and 1 tremor count. There's only one enemy. Oh, okay. That's going to be curious how much, because this could be... I always say this. I don't really like doing this without the numbers, but I like getting an idea for the kit, and then you can, I don't know, I guess, theory craft based on the numbers you see here. For example, giving it 2 tremor count and 2 burn count, that's probably a safe bet to do. No, I like that. I can definitely see that. Okay. Desperate Struggle. If the House of Spiders, the thumb Nursefather Rodya is on the field, activate the following. Does not affect in terms of issue units panicked or staggered. Staggered makes sense. Panicked, that's a good one. I don't see how you'd be panicked if you're healing SP though. Okay, so Rodya does have the eye of precognition. Okay. When Rodya that has eye precognition hits an enemy with a base skill at its attack end, follow it with La Spada di Palermo as an unopposed attack against the target. Come on, Sam. When when Rodya has overheat, okay, so she does have that. It's targeted by an enemy's unopposed skill. The Thumb Apprentice Heathcliff gains assist defense. This assist only activates for the okay. That has really changed some things for me. That must be what the S23 is. So if we go all the way down here, where was the Eye of Precondition again? Here we go. This was Clash Power +2. Turn start gain 10 stack. And then turn start heal stack divided by 4 SP. Okay. So why that's interesting is if we go look at the Nursefathers. I say the Ring Nursefathers, and I guess the Apprentice. He gains assist defense once per turn, just like Albino as well. If we could go here just so you can see. Where was it? What was it again? There you go. Again, 1 assist defense. That's the assist defense skill. This is for any ID. Or for any ally on the field. It's just, they gain assist defense the same way I cover your ears or eyes, Mount Faust does. So, with that said, that's interesting. They've locked it behind Rodya. I like that. That's cool. I'm going to just look at this real quick. Effects the House Spiders, Heathcliff's passive and skill effects can gain up to X stacks per turn. I'm going to hazard a guess and probably say 5, maybe, if we go and look. Dual escalates. That's 20 there. Maybe. You know what? I don't even know. Let's just wait for the numbers. I'm going to get ahead of myself, though. And Sakai the Thumb. If this unit is defeated at encounter start of his. Oh, this is the Ryoshu buff. Oh, gain entanglement and clash when using a base skill. Like tremor, trigger, tremor burst, then reduce target's tremor count. Okay. Are these the IDs that make me learn how to play tremor? Please don't be. I don't want to learn tremor. It sounds very not confusing, but like I don't have a lot of patience. Let's be real here. Lose base power, expires the turn and 7 tendon. Okay. Maturing textbook, base skills deal more damage, gain to X stacks per turn. So just to play it safe, let's just say 5 and 5. Could be pretty good. Maybe not 5 for that, because that's pretty good, but you get the idea. And Palermitan style. Gain the following effects based on maturing textbook. So based on this itself, and so it's both of these. Okay, so these can't stack up a lot then. Because this might be fuck-busted. Where was the support passive? Oh, that's a support passive. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind then. I mean, that's still pretty good, but for solos, yes. Which we probably will do a Rodya solo, so expect to see that. Gain the following effects based on... Oh, we've already read that. Base skills deal more damage for every combined stack. Combined stack, okay. X plus stat gain clash power plus. Okay. On hit using base skills gain base power. On hit using a base skill inflict 7 tendon next turn. Base skills gain final power. Base skills deal more damage. Lose base power. Okay. That's not actually that bad, I don't think. Unless it means... Because if it affects him, then it might be somewhat bad. But if it's... No, it has to affect him. Right? Maybe. That reads good so far. Let's see what the actual skills do. So, the Spider D Palermo. You're going to see there's a lot. Burn Tremor on target. You gain coin power for every X. Okay. So, inflict Burn, inflict Tremor. No count either side. That's fine. Makes sense because it's a follow-up attack as well. You don't want it to be too fuck-busted. Colpi Sota. Clash Win. If the target has the dual escalate, which they will, inflict Tremor count. So inflict Burn and Burn count, and then Tremor and Tremor count on coin 2. The unit has maturing textbook, or if the target has the dual escalates, Trigger tremor burst and reduce target's tremor count. Right, I'm going to be talking out my ass for this one because I don't really know tremor burst or tremor. All I know is that it seems really easy to stack on the enemy. No, that's fine. That's cool because you only need one or the other, but as you read here, you're going to gain both anyway. Okay. And then we get the big ones. Cool. Il Cacciatore. Maybe. Before use, if target has X dual escalates, activate skill 3. Okay, so this is a... If you've been clashing enough to inflict dual escalates, you activate skill 3 instead. Awesome. That's the attack weight skill we saw. Gain coin power. Gain the following effects based on the dual escalate stack on target. Deal more damage to every stack. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So inflict more tremor potency, more count, more burn potency, burn count. I hope there's a way to spend the burn count. Because one thing I've liked about this season is 2 IDs have come out. Hornet Murso and Blade of HoS Ryoshu. And they both do 2 things. Spend burn count. It's just something to do with burn. I like that. This unit has maturity textbook of target has X plus dual escalates. Convert all coins of this skill to unbreakable coins. So if this tag has maturing textbook, let me just go back and double check one thing. If the tag is viewable having the dual escalates, gain maturing textbook. Okay, X. Is that the only way? Okay, that's the only way to gain maturing textbook. Okay. Okay. What's this? So, inflict burn and burn count, tremor count. Okay, so nice, simple. Okay, so he's reading quite simple so far. Deal more damage to every X maturing textbook stack. Trigger amplitude conversion into tremor scorch. So I believe that is turning your tremor stack of the enemy into tremor scorch, and then it deals more wrath damage. Trigger tremor burst from reduced target's tremor count. If the target has maturing textbook or if the target has X plus dual escalates, trigger tremor burst, but reduce. Oh shit, so you could tremor burst twice. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so on use, gain maturing textbook X attack weight. Gain coin power for every X. When attacking X targets deal more damage. They're probably going to be like 2 or 3. Deal more damage for every XXS attack weight beyond the number of actual targets. Okay, so we've seen this before. Yeah, that's fine. Consume all the dual escalates on the main target. Interesting. Interesting. Gain X maturing textbook. Okay, so this gives you maturing textbook. Right, okay. So that's another way to do it. Main text via gain Y maturing textbook instead. On hit, burn count, tremor count. That's nothing. Okay. Coin start. This coin getting coin power for every X maturing textbook. On hit, trigger tremor scorch conversion. Trigger tremor burst, reduce target's tremor count. Weirdly enough, I think the first skill 3 is better. Just reading this one reads better, but this one is going to be better. Just because it deals more damage, and look, I'm going to make a joke, something about number slot, but yeah. It's more so just being able to trigger tremor burst twice. That said, it also depends on the tremor count stack, or the tremor stack, so that's going to be fine. Hopefully, here's what I'm hoping for one of these two, by the way, before we actually scroll down more. I hope these give maturing textbook as well, or at least this one does. So, deal more damage for every X dual escalates on target. Gain final power for every X burn tremor target. Flip burn and flip tremor. Okay, so what I was hoping for this was, and I have to go all the way back for this. What I was hoping for this was it would work a little bit like his defense skill. I mean, I guess it does. Final power. But if Tiger Mark round or Savage Tiger Mark round is 0, Clash Power +2, but he gets that. Like, this unit's so cool. I want to be able to use him. I also just wanted to show him because he's really fucking cool. Man, Clashable Guard, assist defense exclusive skill. All use gain protection, heal SP for the unit protected by assist defense. So you're going to heal Roger's SP. Okay. Next, the big one. She has... Oh my god. Okay. That's could be Eye of Precognition right there. That's gotta be the big move. Alright, either way, looks sick as fuck, by the way. First of all, let's read the support passive. Actually, no, let's do this normally. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain Eye of Precognition. A 0 Eye of Precognition stack, convert Eye of Precognition into Eye of Precognition Overheat. While this unit has Eye of Precognition, I activate the following effects. In a clash, gain Accelerating Future with every clash. When attacked by an unopposed attack, Unbreakable Coin attack, or losing clash against an attack skill, activate the Precognition skill. Which I'm assuming is... Oh, the Evade. So it really is just Valencina. If we go all the way back again. Sorry I'm doing this. I thought I'd be more prepared. I should have just took screenshots of what Valencina's doing. So real quick, if we go all the way down here, where was Accelerating Past again? It was... Accelerating Future, sorry. Max stack, Clash Power +1 for every stack, Coin Power +1 for every 5 stack. Expires a turn. Okay. Right. It's just the same as this. Okay. So we go back. The following causes the unit to lose Eye of Precognition stack. Lose Eye of Precognition stack with every clash. When this unit activates the Precognition skill via passive effect due to being attacked by basically this, you lose stack. I mean, when this unit activates Precognition skill via passive due to losing a clash, okay, if you lose a clash, you lose this as well. Okay, at the end of the turn, this unit's Eye of Precognition converted into Eye of Precognition Overheat. Activate the following effects. Reload, so she is going to spend ammo. Okay. Is this reload going to be limited in any way? That's my big worry. The following causes unit to gain Shin Disgrace next turn. If this unit's Eye of Precognition stack drops to 0, the unit is staggered. If Heathcliff's defeated. If said identity is already defeated when this unit substitutes in, gain Shin. Okay, so you just get it immediately. And then you've got the Cosmetic Stagger. Which when stagger for the first time in the encounter, recover from stagger, excluding full staggers. Okay. Gain poison count for every X acceleration. Oh my god, triple status ID. Nah. When flipping a coin that spends acceleration round, the attack does not get cancelled even when this unit is out of acceleration. Okay. That's good, and it just reminds me once again. I have to go all the way back here. This is going to be huge spoilers, by the way, so you probably should scroll by now. If we look at Thumbsalt, his passives here say, oh, there you go. So, while not having those unique ammo that he has, or the Tiger Mark or Savage Tiger Mark rounds, the coins on hit inflict burn and inflict burn count effects don't activate, but they still activate as Tremor. So, I'm curious to know if she's gonna lose something. Which I think counts as an identity that inflicts both burn and tremor. Turn staff. If unit has disposal on its dashboard, inflict game target on the enemy. This unit attack lasted in the previous turn. Both counters to parts. If this unit, there are no targets for satisfying condition above, inflict game target on the enemy that has the lowest HP. So, Ryoshu exclusive skill. Gain entanglement. Defense skill gains coin power. Base attack skills do more damage against tags that have shield. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Hohenheim, your days are numbered. Fuck Hohenheim. Right. And then La Spada di Palermo. Ugh. This unit has X plus acceleration round, skill 3 gains coin power and deals more damage. Deal more damage using base skills for every X burn on the main target. The main target has shield, deal even more damage against base or using base skills. Hohenheim, what did I just say? Fuck you. You're gonna die. Look, I have very mixed feelings on Hohenheim as a boss. If you faced him, you know. One ally with the fastest speed. When triggering Tremor Burst on the enemy, gain offense level up next turn. And then if the ally is fun, gain haste as well. This just feels like a Lucio buff. But that's fine. Okay, so High Precognition can lose up to X stacks per turn. Gain offense level and lose defense level. Makes sense. Third stack, gain X stack. And X stack convert into Eye of Precondition. Okay, so it just, yeah. Accelerate to future. Deal more damage using base skills for every X stack. Base skills gain clash power for every X stack. And X stack base skills gain coin power. Skill end, this effect expires. Game target. Take more damage for base skills used by Rodya. Makes sense. Huh. Game in max speed, work for Shin. Deal additional tremor and burn potency in count using base skills. Deal more damage every X poise potency on self. Acceleration round, unique ammo, spent when using certain skills. I'm going to make a prediction and say one skill deals or gives her poise. Otherwise, that's it. The same way, if we go back here, it's the same way that, what was I going to say then? So, she counts as a poise ID, the same way Pinky Claire counts as a bleed ID, where he inflicts 2 bleed, and he inflicts 5 bleed. And that's it. Oh yeah, two bleed count. But it's the same way, like, oh yeah, he's a bleed ID, when clearly his main focus is to be a poise ID and gain poise. I think Valentina Rodya, or if you prefer Fun Rodya, is basically going to be, yeah, I'm a poise ID, but deals more tremor and burn. That said, it'd be really funny if it was, she was a tremor poise ID and burn was on the side. So you know what, hold up, before we actually read the skills, just to see some stuff. I'm a little bit, spell passive's not that good, really, unless you're Heathcliff doing this, like a skill 3. That's fine. I think Heathcliff is the more simpler of the two. And that's because Lucio, in itself, is a simple boss fight. It is get clashed, suffer from clashing. So that's kind of what it feels like there. So it's going to be really funny when we do the mirror match. Like, Heathcliff versus Lucio. Whose dual escalator is better? That kind of funny stuff. But yeah, overall, so far, Heathcliff looks very simple. I know it reads like a lot, but to me at least, Heathcliff just very much seems, hey, I'm clashing you. It's like, I wish I could find that meme, but it's Heathcliff in a corridor going, clash me. Like, it just, that's all, it just wants to be clashed. And then he deals all this. Right, so, Rodya, I'm very nervous about this one. Because if the ammo is limited, that means you're kind of relying on this guy. And, look, I like this guy, I think he's cool. Unfortunately, he'd like 4 res to reload on a support, 3 res on this. I'm very cautious about him. I'm just very cautious about him. That said, also there's nothing about the skill 1-2, so I'm curious how that's going to work. Right then. So, an X plus poise count, gain final power. X plus percent of poise count, poise. Gain coin power for every X burn on target, tremor on target. Clash win, lose remaining number of coins. Oh, lose number of remaining coins, IP this stack on self. Deal more damage for every X stack lost. Okay, burn tremor, and then burn count, tremor count. Okay, so already making up for his lack thereof count on skill 1 there. I wonder, how do you get these then? Hold up. Because unit doesn't have acceleration round. Activate as... Oh, God. Cesia Natura de Servo. There we go. At X plus poise, gain final power. Gain coin power for every X per on target, same as this. Lose... Okay, so it's just the same as this. And that is the same as that. Okay. Oh, no, before attack. Never mind. But, yeah, same thing. Spend acceleration round. Burn count. Oh, inflict burn, inflict tremor. Inflict tremor in tremor count. Trigger tremor burst, reduce target's tremor count by 1. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then Cesia Natura Dialfonte. X plus poise. Yep. Gain coin. Lose activation stack. Spend round. Burn. Inflict tremor. Inflict burn count. Tremor count. Spend acceleration round. Trigger amplitude conversion to tremor scorch. Trigger tremor burst and reduce tremor count. Activate the above effect once more for every acceleration round spent by this skill. Activate the above effect once more for every acceleration round spent by the skill. If I'm reading that right, trigger that 4 more times. Not 4, sorry, 3 more times. So you triggered it 4 times overall. Because that's the initial burst, that's 1. And then you spend 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So if you're running low and you can trigger it like twice, or you do this first one, that's still 2 tremor bursts. Notice it doesn't... Oh, it does say that. Never mind. Yeah. Okay, clashable counter. Gain final power for every X. Burn attack on tremor. Lose progression stack. If the shooter has acceleration round, reload acceleration to Y. Okay. Okay, so she just... Hopefully... From what I've seen so far, she's at a case of, and I go back to Thumbsalt for this one. She isn't a case of once you've ran out of Savage Tiger Mark round, which you only get 8, and you get 12 Tiger Mark rounds. Pretty sure. Yeah, mass capacity 12. This is mass capacity 8. And then after that, you just kind of, you're stuck in overheat, which, you know, is fine. It's whatever. I'm just... Okay, no, I like this. I like this. Let's read as well. Upon successfully evading all... Oh, no, that's a precondition. Upon successfully evading all coins on a skill, use Cesia Nature Deconglia, which is... Oh, that's how you use skill 1-2. Okay. Okay, I'm glad reading this first then. As an unopposed attack against the attacker. Gain coin power for every X precondition stack on self. Gain base power for every X excess I precondition stack on self past Y stacks. Interesting. Odd use gain poise count. Oh, there's the poise, okay. Gain poise, heal, SP, skill, and lose stack on self. Okay, so she is a triple status ID in the sense of only one skill gives you poise, and it might not even be that much. But also, like, you're going to be doing this nearly every single turn, hopefully. Yeah, okay. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Where was the... Looking at something. Lose up to X stacks. It's fine, you don't care about that. Yeah, lose X stacks. When this unit activates speaker, she's got... Oh, wait, where was it again? It was... Activate the following effects. In a clash, gain accelerating the future with every clash. When attacked by an unopposed attack, unbreakable coin, or losing a clash against attack target. I don't think you should lose a clash. It's mostly going to be unbreakable coins that are going to be the main trigger of this. No, that's good. That's good. Okay, so this skill does not trigger defense skills, and external effects kind of trigger this skill to be reused. Cool. At X, on use, at X plus poise power, gain final power. Gain base power for every X burn tremor on target. Inflict burn count, inflict tremor count. Trigger tremor burst and reduce target tremor count. I like that. Okay, that's cool. There's just a lot of tremor bursts going on, which totally makes sense. So, skill 2-2. If this unit is in Eye of Precondition overheat state, gain final power, convert all coins into unbreakable coins. Okay. You do this by not having acceleration round. Interesting. This is how you gain it. Okay, so you have to do some defense. Let that fuck off. That's a good one. So game points count. Oh, so you gain points count on this as well. So okay, there are 2 ways to do it. Still, calling it a triple status feels a little bit disingenuous. So gain coin power for every X, burn, tremor on target, clash, win, lose, number of remaining coins, I think just stack on self, deal more damage for every X stack lost. Just the same as this one. So on hit gain poise. Okay, on hit gain poise, inflict burn. Inflict tremor and tremor count. And then trigger amplitude conversion into tremor scorch. Trigger tremor burst from reduced target's tremor count. If attack has X tremor, trigger tremor burst from reduced target's tremor count. Okay, so I'm expecting there's going to be a lot of tremor on these skills. I'm expecting, like, inflict 3+ tremor. That's what I'm expecting anyway. Whether that is accurate, I don't know. More likely, what's going to happen is Heathcliff is going to be the one to inflict all of the tremor and tremor count. Because they want you to kind of pair together. That would make sense. That said, it's a Nursefather. They kind of have to be fuck-busted. Disposal. 5 unbreakable coins. Still not cooler than Savage Tiger's like Perfected Fully Blades, but here we are. If Tiger's X percentage minus current HP, deal more damage. When attacking, game target, gain coin power. And game target was take more damage from base skills. How did you inflict that again? This way. Turn staff. The unit has disposal on its dashboard and inflict game target. Okay, so the second this pops up, boom, inflict game target. If the unit has explicit salvation round, gain coin power. Gain final power for every... Yeah, we've seen that before. Burn, tremor on target. Upon killing game target, add 1 disposal to the list of skills for the next upcoming turn. Auto-kill, reload. I'm sorry, what? Upon killing game target, add 1 disposal to a list of skills for the next upcoming turn. So if you play your cards right, and you manage clashing and the enemy's HP, accurately and whatnot, you could just spam disposal. Okay then. So, inflict burn tremor. Inflict burn tremor. Inflict burn count tremor count. Trigger amplitude conversion to tremor scorch. Spend X acceleration round. Deal more damage every X acceleration round that will be spent by this coin effect. Trigger tremor burst from reduced tremor count. Activate the above effect once more for every acceleration round spent. Okay, so just the same as this one then. Every X. That has to be capped, right? That said, this could be really fuck-busted. So, Valenciana could be really fuck-busted if it's not capped at anything and you can just keep regaining acceleration round. That would be really cool. I expect it to be the case. Yeah. Oh my god, this is going to be... I'm going to have to learn tremor count, aren't I? Not tremor count. I'm going to have to learn how to just play tremor, though. And, God, imagine... Because the big tremor team right now has Malfaust on it. Imagine a world where we have Malfaust and Rodya, Nursefather Rodya, on the same team. Yikes. That said, these two, here are the final thoughts. These two seem really good, really simple and straightforward. By simple and straightforward, what I mean is, Heathcliff was always going to be straightforward, okay? Dual Escalates basically says you want to clash one target and you gain buffs. That's it. Regardless of anything else he does, you just want to clash. Okay, he's the clash male. Rodya could have some wacky shit, though. Rodya is what I'm very excited about. Absolutely. This is Walt bait, though. Okay, the second they come out, they're going to announce Walt Purges 2 weeks after. So just be warned, be ready for that. If you don't know what Walt Purges is, basically it's their big spending event. Once again, though, we have another really strong candidate ID this season. We have, oh my god, we have another top ID this season. And this is just kind of reflective of season 7 as a whole. I almost said season 9, Kanto 7. Weird, I'm getting it mixed up. But it's almost a reflection of what's happened this season. And that is, we've just been getting really strong IDs, which is good. You want strong IDs. But I've always kind of felt like we're going to one-up the last one. So it's like every new ID that comes out is, oh my god, top 1 ID in the game. But no, I think the curse may have been broken here. I don't think she's going to be better than Middle Otis. Or better than HoS Ryoshu. That said, what is their main purpose in life? What is... And we just go back here. Let me go pull it up. Where have you? You ask me, what purpose do these two have? Oh, what was it again? What is their purpose? Their purpose is quite simply, I'm going to pull this up here. We go all the way back. Let me go show you the House of Spiders, dude. There it is. Their purpose is to die. Their purpose is to fuel Ryoshu. Okay, they're going to die. That is their purpose in life. Hate to say it, but yeah. That is if you only care about, playing meta and dealing the most damage possible. But, you play the game how you want. I can't wait to try these in a Tremor team. Yes, I'm going to try Tremor. It's going to be a whole video, a whole stream. It's going to be a nightmare for everybody involved. Myself more so than others, because I have to read and be patient. That said, if you like this, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like this way of doing things, rather than just, okay, here's the initial reaction, then we read the kit and we talk about it and whatnot. Do you like me combining the two? This has been a very fucking long video. I wouldn't say I've had a lot to say, but I've mostly just been reading the skills. But there's not really that much to say. Like, they are very strong. I like Rodya's... I really like the skill 2 implementations, because they don't seem that crazy to pull off, but they also do seem kind of crazy to pull off. I mean, this are more just... You have to lose a clash, and then you have to evade perfectly to then deal this, which is totally fair. Let me just make sure of that. Opponents have to be evading all coins on a skill. Yes, you have to evade all coins. The ammo, I'm just glad they... I hope they work, I really do. And another good thing as well, Pride Resonance. We have Pride Res for this guy. Where was he again? Oh, forgot. There he is. Got Pride Res for this guy, which... Look, it's good. I just wonder if... I shouldn't even wonder if... I need to see the ammo count. She's the one where it's like, okay, I want to see the numbers. Heathcliff, I think, is a safe bet to say, yeah, he's going to do a lot of Tremor. Because she triggers Tremor Burst so frequently, so much. For every acceleration round spent. Like, you could trigger, on a skill 3-2, you could trigger Tremor Burst 4 times. This could be even more than 4. It's crazy. With that said, like, comment, subscribe. And I guess I'll see you on release day. Stay refreshing.